Okay, we started out today with an up bias on this June the 8th, 2016. We thought the E-mini would retest yesterday's highs and take them out. They did retest yesterday's highs and take them out, but only by 3 ticks. Best trade of the day, and the trade it's going to be like this summer. You're going to have to say on the opening I'm long or short, and we'll see what happens. Put the trade on. The two easiest and best trades came right here. This first trade's a low probability trade. This second trade right here off a triple top with a failed auction is a higher probability trade, and we were coming out of this trade as this trade opened and developed. Had another chance to get in right there, and I didn't get that. Market basically chopped on the last update before, which was 2 hours ago. I said the market was set to make new intraday highs, and a lot of that, the basis of that call came right down here from pain number 3. These guys weren't backing away, and we did actually make new intraday calls. So what do we see for tomorrow? I'm gonna get on the F1 screen, higher low, higher high. Actually, it's an outside day based on yesterday. So that's trading range, but this definitely has an upward bias. If we look at our F2 screen, market is trading up. Tomorrow we have jobless claims and wholesale trade, and so that'll be only 2 pieces of news. My guess is we're going to grind it higher. We're definitely dealing with a P right here. We can see that volume is higher today than it was yesterday. This is the controlling volume back here at 2108. So as long as we stay above 2106 3/4, this market can trade higher. So if the market were to close right now, we would be selling failure to take out and hold 20. There's a little break in the charts at 22, and the next little break in the chart will be at 26. After that, the contract high 2135 is within reach. My guess is we're going to take out the contract highs on this move for no other reason than the Fed isn't going to allow the market to sell, buy stocks. 25, 20, 12, 13 to 15 will be buy 1. 9 to 11 will be buy 2. The weaker the fundamentals, the worse the economic news, the more likely it is we are to trade higher because the Fed's hands are tied and everybody knows it. And they're trading in that way. And that's made you money ever since March of 2009. Don't mess with the horse that brung you to the party, right? Okay, we've had 2 auctions at 130.30, 130.31. We closed a little bit below that, I believe 29.5 for the day session close on the 10-year. It is where the hedge is. Higher low, higher high, not much trading range. So we really we're at resistance here in this 130.108 area. Everything's positive, everything's looking up, but we've got to take it out. And tomorrow's the 30-year auction. So my guess is we'll probably auction in the 130.30 area, 130.31. And if you take a look at today's action, here was yesterday's close. We managed to close above that. You can see that volume is the same pretty much through this entire area right here. We're building volume in the 130, 130. We are dealing with a B, so I'd expect to be a little lower come London or in the overnight session, but not break. We've got the attractor down here at 26. We've got a pretty clean break in the volume at 20. We're currently trading 30. So our first band of support is going to be 24 to 28 for buy 1. And second will be 17 to 21. On the sell side, we're at 30, so I think we're going to be a little bit low overnight. So 31 to 03, sell 1. 7 to 11, sell 2. Looking at the 30-year, knob spread strengthened today. It is the 30-year auction tomorrow. They won't move that paper if they break the market. We can come down a little bit, but not going to break, in my opinion. So basically, we've got 67 to 04, number 1, sell 7 to 11. And then 15 to 19 for sell 2. On the buy side, we've got support at 20 to 24 right in here. So 13 to 17 buy 1. 5 to 9 buy 2. Now, occasionally the market will sell on the 30-year auction if we have news. The only news that we have on tap for our markets is the jobless claims tomorrow. And that, while it does cause a market reaction, it usually doesn't really change what's going on too much in the markets. Looking at gold. Higher low, higher high, definitely moving up. So back to 1275, right up here in that area. We get through that 1300. This was the start of the selling that took us lower out of that 82 area. So 75 to 82 is probably our best resistance. Definitely have a P. Volume's a little bit below time. We have rejected prices. We had a sell at 64 to 66. That looks reasonable. 65, 67, sell 1. Then 70, 72, sell 2. On the buy side, 61 to 59, buy 1. And then our 55 to 57. So we're basically trying to buy 55s to 60s and selling 65s to 70s. And I think it takes a piece of news that's of some import to change things. Crude continues to defy gravity. The worse the fundamentals get, the easier it is for that market to trade higher. People are caught short, and it's there, and you can just see we got volume 5240, 5280. So then the low volume numbers at 54. We get through that. The low volume numbers at 5541. The spill from 57. I mean, this market is moving and retracing a lot. So if this next round of selling, which will enter the market at some point, doesn't break that 35, 38 area, I believe pretty much at the low is in. And it'll be business as usual. Our sells the same, 51.25 to 50 as it was this morning. Worked out pretty well for us. 51.75, 52 for sell 2. On the buy side, 50.75, 50.50 buy 1. And buy 2 will be 50.50 and a quarter. And as long as we can stay above 50, I believe this market can trade higher. It is not trading on fundamentals. But what does these days? I mean, Fed's buying everything. My feeling is that the central banks around the world figured out that it was a hell of a lot easier to support the market by buying crude than it was buying stocks and bonds. A lot cheaper. Because crude's been pretty much straight up since the association between the direction of crude and stock market had been made. Or was made. And looking at the euro, it's really hanging in there pretty well. We do have some selling in the 114 area. but it's the next round number really is 115 if you think about it, right up there. Higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. Definitely a very, very strong P. So 1410 to 20 is sell one. And then 40 to 50, sell two. On the buy side, 1375, 1350. That's it for June the 8th, 2016. I will see you bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a great evening.